All right. Hello to all the viewers. With me, I have Dr. Mohammed who has secured an amazing rank of 4 in the Common Merit List and rank 3 in the AIMS Merit List in the recently conducted INISS DM Neurology Entrance Exam. So, as all of you know, getting a single-digit rank in a national exam and it's no mean feat. It is a great achievement. And here we have Dr. Mohammed Wasik. So welcome, Wasik.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, right. Wasik has been my student right from the time he prepared for a NEET PG entrance, and now I'm happy to be his teacher for the super specialty entrance exam as well. So, Wasik, first of all, for the viewers, just tell a bit about yourself, your MBBS college, and your MD college.
Yes, sir. My name is Dr. Mohammed Basik. I did my MBBS from Skims College, Bangalore, and then completed my MD in internal medicine from Bangalore Medical College.
Right. All right. So, Wasik, you're going to take neurology, and see, you had a special interest in neurology because at that time, while you were preparing for your PG entrance, you had attempted the NIMHANS exam as well. So,
Yes, sir.
at that time, I had done a course of NIMHANS, an online course of NIMHANS as well. So uh, finally, you have come to neurology. So how does it feel?
It's very amazing, this feeling. I couldn't digest this feeling. Like finally, the destiny. It was a long wait. It was a long
Yeah,
walk. Um, I- like 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 I finally reached the destination. It feels amazing, sir.
great, great. So Vasik, just tell me honestly, did you expect this rank? You might have done well in your preliminary MCQ round itself because you have got a rank of 4. But did you expect such a single-digit rank?
No, sir, not in my dreams, sir. I actually had nightmares of not doing well. I do not have dream of doing well, sir.
Yeah, good. Right. So, Vasik, first coming to this, your journey with doc tutorials. So, approximately what time did you subscribe to doc tutorials while you were doing your residency?
Sir, after my residency, when I seriously thought about starting my preparation for INISS, that time I
Okay,
started my journey with Dr. Tutorials, sir.
right. Now, Vasik, I just want to know something from you
Yes, sir.
because preparation for your, say, NEET SS and INISS, it requires a lot of MCQ practice as well because after your NEET PG, you have been in your wards, you have been, learning in a different style. So coming back to the MCQ mode, I think it's not very easy. But just tell us, how did the doc tutorials question bank help you in, coming back to that MCQ mode?
So I hadn't read Bradley, sir. So solving MCQs from Dr. Tutorials, I could. When I solved the MCQ of Dr. Tutorials, your lines are exactly word by word picked from a sentence, a page number of that Bradley page, sir. Explanation also as it is from Bradley, sir. So if I solve XYZ question from stroke, I'm actually covering so many pages of stroke topics from Bradley, sir. Like, and the questions are not easy, sir. Uh, they are so tricky. Like it's sometimes the question. As a student, I can solve questions just by my elimination of A, B, C, D, even if I don't know the question. But Dr. Turu's questions were so tricky that even 4 options, you cannot take one option. There'll be numerical options. There'll be percentage of prevalence. You gave all sort of mixture of MCQs. Sometimes you'll ask the prevalence of MCI and prevalence of dementia, and this I wouldn't have read even if I had opened Bradley. When I read the line, I would have skipped the prevalence of MCI, conversion rate of MCI to dementia. So you actually made me like realize, oh, this is also a possible question. It's not just numerical that you just skip away. So your questions actually made me realize that how important, like numericals is also. Your question covered a lot of topics from Bradley. So
Right. So, and also I would like to know, QBank has a lot of questions. So,
yes, sir.
approximately how many questions you would have solved, in terms of percentage, so that the viewers would also get a rough idea on what percentage of QBank, a topper solves. So, what percentage of the QBank of doc tutorials you have solved?
So I think I've almost finished all the modules. Maybe one module I've left. I would give 95% completion rate of my Q bank, sir.
Okay, right. So you have done majority of questions with doc
Yes, sir.
tutorials, and I just want to tell the viewers as well a point that Dr. Vasik was emphasizing. In the QBank of doc tutorials, we have tried to have a reasonable spread of MCQs, a mix of factual, clinical scenarios, and also image-based questions. Because I've told in all interviews, because many candidates ask me how to prepare for these exams. Is it clinical oriented? Is it factual? I always tell them prepare for everything because I've always seen this unpredictability. If one exam is clinical oriented, the next might be factual or may still remain a clinical oriented one. So I think, to get into a top rank, you have got to prepare according to all styles. That's what I personally think as well. Now, Vasik, coming to the elite exams of doc tutorials, what we have done is we have conducted exams which faculties conduct according to a timetable, which are the elite exams. So, Vasik, did you attend these elite exams of doc tutorials?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so how beneficial was the elite exams in your preparation?
So it was very helpful, sir. The proper allotment of that timetable, we could properly, I had a proper target, so this is the date for the exam, so I would properly prepare for the exam, revise for the exam. And also, it used to give me a proper assessment of where I stand, more than reading and just go on reading towards the end of the exam. It's about assessment. Where do you stand? Are you still moving up, down, static?
Okay,
So that actually gives me a proper assessment. Should I change my strategy? Because uh, what strategy one starts will not always be true, correct, sir. You need to keep on
okay,
changing the strategy. Is it like the day one strategy is not the same strategy or day last, sir? So there will be
okay,
revision of the strategy. There will be changes in your methods of learning. So elite test, grand test, everything will give you an idea. Okay, what you're doing is correct, or should you change? So it was very important to give. I gave it very nicely, sir.
right. So for the viewers, elite exams are a must attend, and I would suggest to the viewers do the elite exams, prepare according to the timetable that has been given, so which will give you targets, and also it will be a good idea to go through the previous year elite exams. So, Vasik, did you get time to go through the previous year elite exams as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was my actually goal, even solving the live active exams as well as go to previous old exams, sir. There shouldn't be any thing like so many exams is sufficient. Give as many exams as possible. Get yourself as many times checked and corrected with MCQs. Even at the
Okay,
end, I did mistakes, sir. And going back, revising those, seeing those mistakes, reading from those mistakes only will help us, sir.
got it. And regarding grand test, Vasik, how did you find the grand test of doc tutorials, and what is your message to your juniors? Because I'm sure a vast subject like neurology, many candidates refrain from giving grand tests. They think I'm not done with stroke, I'm not done with demyelination, so they just keep postponing. So, what is your take on grand test, and how did you find the questions of doc tutorials grand test?
So, Grantes was very helpful, sir. It had all the topics, the spectrum of all the topics from neurology, sir. And also it also includes general medicine question, which we would normally keep it aside. But giving Grantes will also make me think about, oh, this is I have to focus on respiratory topic, cardiovascular topic. So and they were not easy questions, sir. Those general
Okay,
medicine questions in Grantes were available were high level questions, which I made mistakes. I used to make
okay,
mistakes, sir. So getting them right was the one target, sir.
okay, right. So, okay, so what were your average ranks in these grand tests? Just to have a look at your consistency.
So initially it began with rank 10, sir. Gradually I tried to
Okay,
improve my performance. My target was not to increase the rank, but to get as many questions as possible. So my target, if I did say so many questions in my previous grant, I wanted to cross one threshold. Like, okay, five more questions correct. Next time, five more, three more. Why is it not happening? Why am I doing so many wrong?
okay,
So then I noticed that the rank also started improving, sir. Slowly,
okay,
it went up to five, and within five, it came, sir, most of the grant test.
okay, right. So, and in the doc tutorials app, we had some special sessions for the PSM part, the biostatistics, because in INI sometimes they do ask questions from it. So just want to know whether you went through those sessions by Dr. Rajasi madam.
Sir. Last I remember of anything of PSM was back when I was prepared for NEET PG, completely lost clue, no idea. And then when we have to again read them, they wouldn't like it was so helpful, so quick revision of all the important topics from the PSM, sir. And I still remember when I was solving like in the actual exam, the INI exam, when that question came, I was so thankful. Like, oh, okay, I know this question. Okay, both the questions. There were two questions from PSM, and I was so happy that okay, I know these two topics.
And sometimes these can be rank deciding as well, because many candidates, even if it is a simple question, also since we are done with PSM a few years back, you might suddenly see the question and you may not be able to answer, because this time, say there are lesser number of seats for this current INI. So I think there must be rank decider questions also, right? Okay. So this is what I want to tell the viewers. From Top Tutorial side, as a team, what we have tried to do is to come with a bit of innovations, not just restrict to recorded lectures alone, but go with elite exams, test and discussion videos. Now, Pasik, you might have heard that we are coming up with the Harrison test and discussion, Harrison table videos, so that that saves a lot of time, especially for NEET SS candidates preparing for SS exams. Just the tables alone of Harrison. So that is the latest edition. So, Vasik, after stage one, I just want to know quickly about stage two as well. So every year, as I do mock interview sessions. So in the mock interview sessions, I first of all I share with the students the questions asked in the previous INI interviews, and then we do the mock interviews as well. So Vasik, can you just tell me how beneficial were those questions and also the mock interview sessions?
Yes, sir. So what happened after the theory exam? I went into a relaxed mode, sir. I think it will happen with most of the students. You come after the exam, you feel like the exam is done, but 20 marks are remaining, sir. And I should thank you for having to like we were so close with your contacts. Sir. Like I still remember from day one of joining Doc Tutorials, we had a group where you used to discuss MCQs. You were not very far to reach, sir. So anytime like we had any question doubt, we used to put up in the WhatsApp group. So what is this? Is this like correct? This is wrong. Every once in a while, like you used to every week you used to have this question discussions in the WhatsApp group. You used to put questions and used to discuss and make us like okay, these are the important topics. So I still remember I was relaxing after the exam, and then you started putting messages in the group. Exam is not over. You said started showing those messages of our seniors who gave exam, and sadly they relaxed and their AML rank went back. I thought, okay, this is also possible. Then I thought, okay, the exam is not yet over. There is a chance of having a bad AML if, because we didn't read for our interview. So you kept on saying like we have examples. You kept on triggering like you did not just say one sir. You kept every section in the mock interview, every session in whenever you message in the group, you kept on saying don't be relaxed, focus on your interview. It will make a change the game. So then I again I got okay. That's when you like it triggered me. I realized that okay, this is still pending. So I started preparing, and also all the questions you gave so many recalls of last year. So it was so like helpful. I could understand what I'm expected to say because it is totally different from theory exams. Sir. Like you can't go with the same mindset of reading what you have read for the theory. You have to know what because there's no end and beginning to the neurology. It's like Viva, sir. Like they can ask anything, clinical Viva. So you gave us proper ways of it. We stressed on things which are important, and we focused on that, and it actually like helped us very much. So
And the mock interview sessions are also, I think, for the candidates, uh, an opportunity to remove all the inhibitions, because sometimes you suddenly go to the interview, there is another person opposite on the other side of the screen asking you some random questions. However good you are in the MCQs, sometimes you might find difficulty, especially when you describe images, CT scan,
yes,
in the
that
proper
was
way.
very helpful.
So,
That was very helpful. So I still remember. I thought in my head I know, but you made me. The thing is that there was one-to-one session, so you made me say read this image. Okay, then I'm listening. Okay, there is so many points that an examiner will pick up from the sentence that I'm saying. You said, even if it's simple word, you will think it's granted, sir. Like it's common. So why should we say? You said no. You say this word. You made us say, okay, this is MR of brain. So read the whole sentence. Don't take like you're reading in the words. This is an exam. Read the
Yeah.
proper image. So that was very helpful, sir.
Right. So very happy for you, Dr. Vasik, and
Yes,
I'm
sir.
happy that you have got such an amazing rank. And more than that, welcome to the field of neurology. And
Thank you so much,
you
sir.
know, I'm sure you will definitely enjoy this field and this segment. And you know, your long cherished dream, which you
Yes,
maybe
sir.
missed in your the NEET
Neat
PG
piece.
preparation days for that direct NIMHANS
No
course.
math
So
course.
yeah, yeah. But so now it is in front of you. All right. So all the best and thanks a lot, Vasik, for joining. Thank you.